at 6 o'clock late this afternoon, state lawmakers met with the Department of Children and Families to discuss the Kimberly Sullivan case. She's the woman accused of keeping her stepson captive for 2 decades.
But that hour-long meeting was private. The public and media were not allowed to attend. Tonight, your chief investigative reporter, Sam Smink, wanted to know why, and she's joining us with more.
Aaron and Mark, actually just minutes ago, I got new information from DCF about this case. Now, with the Kimberly Sullivan case, everyone has questions about the role DCF played. After Sullivan's arrest, the victim told police DCF investigators visited the home after school staff reported concerns. But in a statement, DCF tells me they received 6 reports over the course of 9 years and said they did not have sufficient evidence to substantiate any allegations to remove the child from the home. Now, originally, we had only known of about 2 visits. S told police after he was rescued that he was told to lie to DCF and say everything was fine when they visited the home. DCF tells me that when allowed to, they did interview S and other children in the home alone and apart from their parents. They say the interviews resulted in no disclosure of abuse or neglect. They also say the boy's pediatrician at the time did not report concerns. This is all new information. I spoke with both Representative Corey Paris and State Senator Jason Perillo, who attended the meeting as well. The consensus is that DCF did everything right at the time.
DCF did it at the time. And again, we're talking about DCF 20 years ago, not the DCF of today, which is, it has changed immensely. Given the powers that they had at the time, given their protocols, given how they go through overseeing many of these cases, they did everything that they were supposed to do above board during that time. But when a young person is taken out of the system, or the parents refuse to allow for DCF to continue to come into their homes, there's only so much that they can do.
I think DCF is trying to do the work that they need to do to get us some answers, to clarify solutions to problems they've identified. I think that where we were 20 years ago is not where we are today. I think we've already done some things in statute that have helped to minimize the likelihood of this in the future. But I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we can spike the ball. I think there's work for the legislature to do. I think there's work for the agency to do.
DCF tells me they asked for today's meeting to discuss the review of their records. A DCF spokesperson also tells me the chairs of the Children's Committee decided to keep that meeting private. Co-chair, you heard from him, Representative Corey Paris, tells me it wasn't about secrecy. He said it was about, quote, protecting the integrity of an ongoing and active criminal investigation. You can read DCF's entire statement and see all the details that were just shared about the investigation right now on our website. Your chief investigative reporter, Sam Smink, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.